I want to know when it became okay to be ignorant. I want to know when it became okay to bully someone because they're different or because their opinions are different than yours. I want to know when it became okay to stand by and watch someone else suffer, be abused, or beaten down. I want to know when the world became a place where people stand by and watch, because I don't want to live in a world where people stand by and watch. I want to live in a world where people act upon beliefs that are founded in fact, where people stand up for the injustices in the world. I want to live in a world where people speak up. If someone doesn't have a voice, be that voice. Because without people standing up for what they believe in and speaking out, nothing is ever going to get better. Absolutely nothing. I want to know when it became okay to be placated by saying, someone else will do it. It'll get better on its own. It'll change someday. I may be crazy, and I may be wrong, but I learned that you should always be kind and respectful of other people. I learned that everyone has worth. I learned that you're respectful and nice to everyone, and that you don't say hurtful things. But all I see around me anymore is disrespect. I see children learning disrespect for other people from their parents. I see children learning to prejudice themselves against other people because of their skin color, a disability, their beliefs, or a religion. I grew up in a world where I learned to stand up for what I believe in. But I now live in a world where I watch everyone stand by and wait. I see people who live their lives behind a curtain because they're afraid of what people will think of them. I live in a world where people get hurt because other people and no one does anything about it. I live in a world where people live in fear of other people and the things they will do to them because no one stands up and says anything about it. I live in a world where it's okay to hate other people. I live in a world where people are criticized for doing something to make the world a better place. I don't want to live in a world where I am criticized for doing what is right. I see road rage and people who believe that hurting someone makes them cool. I see people who think that bullying other people to get what they want is okay. I see people who lie, cheat, and steal to get ahead in life and don't regret it at all. Where did the good in our world go? What happened? When I grew up, I learned that you should always do what's right, even when nobody's looking. When I grew up, I learned that character meant more than money. When I grew up, I learned that your worth isn't determined by the clothes you wear or the things you have, but by the people in your life and the difference you make in the world. I learned that to stand by while someone else is being hurt is just as bad as hurting someone, because if you have the power to stop it, you should. And if you don't, you should find someone who does. You should speak out. So instead of listening to this and standing by and doing nothing, I challenge each and every one of you who's watching this. Stand up for something. Whether it be animals, the people of an oppressed nation, our nation, or anything else. Stand up for something. Someone once said, stand up for something or you'll fall for anything. And I believe that that's a true statement. To stand for nothing is to allow anything to happen. To stand for nothing is to allow yourself to be lost and without a voice. To stand for nothing is to let everyone else make the decisions. Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And that's exactly what I'm challenging you to do today. Be the change. Make a difference. Because if we all stand up and use our voice, no one can drown us out.